those! Ban those video nasties! Video nasties! I've never seen one! I've got too much up there!
Hey up, Rock God 2004 back with another video for you. I thought I'd add this to my video nasty collection. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. Obviously I don't have everything because they're either expensive or they're just not out there. There is one or two I've got my eye on that I don't have and I would absolutely love. But anyway, I want to show you what I've got. So this is, to date, my entire video nakshi. What a bell end! Wow. So to date, this is my entire video nasty soundtrack vinyl collection. Let us get started. So before I get into them, I've got a few honourable mentions. They are video nasty related, but they're not like entire soundtracks. You'll understand what I mean. First of all, I've got this Goblin Tour EP. Goblin, as most of you will probably know, they're the ones who did the soundtrack to quite a few Dario Argento films, Suspiria being one of the most famous. So they actually did go on tour. I don't have the complete Suspiria soundtrack, so this has actually got live performances of Profondo Rosso, Roller, Suspiria and Tenebrae. And if I remember rightly, I think this was red vinyl. I don't think you got any inserts with this. No. You get a nice sort of polylined inner sleeve with this. That's a really nice... It's transparent, but it's like a sort of a blood red kind of vinyl. That bloody light's reflecting in it, look. So that is on Death Waltz Records, which is now defunct. I don't know what's happening with Mondo. They are still going, but I think they got bought out. I know Death Waltz joined with Mondo, but then they did sell it. So yeah, so that's my first sort of honourable mention because it's obviously got some themes from the films. That's the Goblin Live Tour EP. Next up, it's a double LP called Fritzi Tu Fulci. Now this, I can't even remember what this is, to be honest. Halloween night 2013, Union Chapel, London. On this unassuming evening took place an event of special magnificence. What a bell end! Jesus. Of special magnificence.
Big bulbous
Bell end! I'm going to give up in a minute. Right. Of special... magnificence. No wonder I can't say it. I've got brain rot. One that saw a legend of film music take the stage to blow everyone away as he performed music from the films of one of the true visionaries of horror cinema, the composer. Oh, balls. Where is it? The composer. Oh, stop. Right, I've got the giggles.
And I think to myself, what the fuck?
The composer was Fabio Frizzi. Oh, live. The director was Lucio Fulci, and Death Waltz Recording Company are proud to bring that concert to vinyl as Frizzi to Fulci. Frizzi's track record speaks for itself, but his work with Fulci had a certain flavour to it that resonates to this day, while his music is constantly devoured. That's only half of it. It's going to go on and on and on. So that's what it is. It was Fabio Frizzi playing Fulci stuff live. Wow. That's from the Beyond there. The track listing: Bunny Love Song, Silver Saddle, Chaco, Baby Sequence 1, Baby Sequence 2, Baby Sequence 5, Baby Sequence 3, Set Note in Nero. I'm not going to read them all out because side 4's hidden behind that Obi strip, but let's have a look at the records. This is how you do it. Oh, these are just black vinyl. I thought they were, but I wasn't entirely certain. So yeah, that's a double live LP. And you know what? I don't think I've played it yet. I've had this a few years now and I don't think I've played it. Should be ashamed of myself. I've got so many records to catch up on though. Yeah, double LP, which I'm assuming is both black vinyl. I don't know if you get something in this, like a print or anything. Can't feel anything. Yeah, they're both black vinyl. That's an interesting one to have, actually. Be nice to see some of it getting recorded live, played live, hear it even. That's, I told you, it's something wrong with my brain. Right, so there you go. That's Frizzi to Fulci. These next two are brilliant albums. This is the first one. This is the Vault of Horror, the Italian collection. I was looking to get this because not long after I got it, it just sold out and went out of print. I noticed John over at Mondo Celovec, he got them lately. I've had this since 2017 when it come out. And I found the second one when it came out by sheer chance. Got it in HMV, funnily enough. But this has got stuff, like I said, I won't go through it all again. But these are amazing. This has got stuff like Blood and Black Lace, stuff from The Last Hunter, which is a video nasty. There's one from Porno Holocaust. I really want to see that film. Main theme from Eaten Alive, New York, One More Day from New York Ripper. Stuff from Beyond the Door, Small Town Pleasures, Cannibal Ferox, Cannibal Apocalypse, Absurd. Main theme from Zombie Flesh Eaters. There's loads on here. City of the Living Dead, The Beyond, House by the Cemetery, Zombie Flesh Eaters 2, which is Zombie 3, Bronx Warriors, The New Barbarians, the Fighter Centurions from Holocaust 2000, and Emmanuel in America. So it's not all video nasty, but there is a canny few things video nasty related on here. These are both black vinyl. It's a double LP. It's got Graham Humphrey's artwork on the sleeve and on the labels, I think. Oh, that's just a photo of the skull on the labels, but they are stunning. So double LP, like I said, both black vinyl. You get nice inner picture sleeves with them as well, with a lot of text on. This was released by a company called Demon Records, and they really, really do now to put a release out. They brought out a box set of the League of Gentlemen, audio of all the series, sold out like that before I even got a chance to sniff it, let alone see it. Yeah, there we are. It's just regular black vinyl, but such a good album, this. I think I played it twice. I've had the vinyl on once, and then you get it on CD as well, but you get this really, really nice print of the front artwork as well. The Graham Humphreys artwork, that is absolutely beautiful there, isn't it? So you get them, and you get rattling in the sleeve. And then you get, is that 20 tracks? Yeah, you get the full double LP on one CD, which I thought at the time was fantastic, in its own little sleeve as well, with the same artwork. Not, oh, there's the LP, if you want the CD you got to go and buy it separate. Picture disc CD. Amazing. Such a fantastic release this was. I was so glad to get it. I think Laura might have bought me that, you know, for like my birthday or something. Birthday or Christmas, I'm pretty sure it was. So that's Vault of Horror, the Italian collection. And then you get Vault of Horror, the Italian collection, Volume 2. Now that looks very much like Jennifer Connelly, so I'm assuming Phenomenon's on here somewhere. Savannah Violante, Zombie Holocaust, Bay of Blood, there's something from Bay of Blood on here, A Man from Deep River, Contraband, Phenomena, I don't know why I called it Phenomenon, that's a UFO album, Conquest, Manhattan Baby, which I do have the full soundtrack for, but it's not a nasty, so I'm not showing it on here. The Antichrist, Enigma, never heard of that one. A Lizard in a Woman's Skin, Satanic, Living Dead at the Manchester Morgue, that's a good film. Thunder, The Last Hunter, another one from Last Hunter. Opera, whoa, something from Opera. City of the Living Dead, Cannibal Ferox, Cat in the Brain, and Lady Frankenstein. Pretty much the same setup. Double LP. Nice inner sleeves. Oh, they feel nice. The other ones are shiny. They've got that nice smooth texture to them. There you go. Green labels to match the sleeve. Double LP again, double black vinyl, and same again, you get this beautiful art print. This time they've put the lettering on, so I'm wondering if Graham Humphreys actually painted that on there. And there you go. And again, yeah, you get your CD, which is, I think it's amazing when they do that, especially putting a little sleeve like that, because normally they'd say it's available on vinyl or CD. You get both. It's fantastic. There you go. The only thing is, if you fancy these, it's finding them now because they're long gone. I've never looked on eBay or anything like that, but I'm assuming they will come up. How much for, I honestly don't know. I really don't know. But I was so glad to get these. They did do a kind of a volume 3. But volume 3 is actually full soundtracks, which I will be showing. And I'll tell you when I get to that one. So there you go. Vault of Horror, the Italian collection, volume 2. And the last two honourable mentions, it's the same soundtrack, just different editions. This one is for, it's the same film, but it gets called Zombie Flesh Eaters 2 or Zombie 3. And these two came out. Both coloured vinyl. The colours match the sleeves. These were very limited. Now the record label is there, and it stands for "We release whatever the fuck we want." I shit you not, that's the name of the company. These also did a brilliant release, which I do have, of Pieces. Beautiful. I've got 2 different versions of it on their label, but I've got other ones as well. So I'll give you a quick look at these. I don't think there's any inserts or posters in these. No, just bog standard. That one there, I remember really liking this. I've only played the soundtrack once. Well, twice. I've played the red one and the green one. I can't remember it though because I haven't watched the film for such a long time. And then the red one. Beautiful, that. Look at that. This again is long out of print, but you can get this on eBay, and it's nowhere near as expensive as I thought it was going to be honest. I think you can get it for about 30 quid. I think there's a black vinyl one as well, but you can get the green and the red on there. I don't know whether it just didn't sell very well or because people didn't know it was out there, but these are both limited. And it says on here, very rare 180 gram ultra heavy audiophile exploitation vinyl. And the other one says exactly the same thing. Special edition, the B-side is hosted by DJ Blueheart. That's the green one. It doesn't say that on the red one, but both of them do say limited edition of only 300 copies of each colour. So that one actually does have an intro by the DJ who is in the film. It's the green one, isn't it? Yeah, B-side also by DJ Blueheart. Right. This is the film where I've been trying to say to people, is that the one where people said it's got an awful ending? And I'm going, is that the one with the black DJ in the tower that looks like it's at an airport? That's it. It's this. So it's not a video nasty, but it's like the same compose and it is linked. Zombie Flesh Eaters 2. It's got nothing to do with the original in typical Italian fashion. But yeah, if you fancy them, you can get them on eBay. Red vinyl, green vinyl. Zombie 3. Right, so like how I did the films, I want to do these in sections. So first of all, I'm going to show you the soundtracks to the films that I have on the section 1 Video Nasties list. And first up, I have played this quite a few times. I love this soundtrack. And it's only just recently had a 4K release. This is absurd. This is beautiful. Where he's pulled his innards out there and it says absurd, it's all embossed. I don't know if you can see it because I've got it in a plastic protective sleeve. But that's all embossed. I think that's the only part on the front there is, yeah. Maybe let's see if I do that. Nah, it's not showing up. The back's in black and white, but there's some gory photos there. Can I show you the inside? Drilling thread. This is coloured vinyl, and I know disc 1 is a different colour to disc 2. This one is red with, it's like sort of got a black smoke going through it. Okay, you can make it out there, look. Yeah. So that's record 1. There's a lot of music in this film, which is also in pieces. Weird. But I love the soundtrack to Absurd. I can't abide the soundtrack to Anthropophagus. I don't know whether that's had a vinyl release or not. I really don't, and I don't think I really care, to be honest. Record 2. This is like a clear vinyl with black smoke going through it. That's a lot easier to see because the other one's like a darker red. Does this one come with a print or a poster or something? I can't remember. I'm sure there is something rattling about there. Not in that one. No, there's not. I thought there was. I thought there was like a big art card thing, but no. So that's the first one. Absurd. The second one is my favourite Section 1 video nasty, and I've got 3 versions of this. This is an original 1981, I think it came out, if I remember rightly, 81 pressing. The Burning by Rick Wakeman. That's the image without the Burning record there, but that's the image that was on the original UK quad poster. Don't like that. Rick Wakeman, clean shaven, you don't see that very often. Side 1 is just basically exactly as you hear in the film. Side 2, no, sorry, might be side 2 of the actual, but there's one of them, it's got like some new music in. It's weird. But I thought, because that said their theme from the Burning, but then again, on side 2 here's the Burning end title theme, so I don't know which side's got the real, actual film soundtrack. It's got bits in it in both sides, but the other one's like predominantly new stuff. God, on the old Charisma label that like the likes of Genesis were on and Monty Python and stuff. It's not even in existence anymore. It was 81, wasn't it? The same year as Friday the 13th Part 2. Because this is the one that Tom Savini worked on instead of doing Friday 2. He didn't fancy doing it. So that's an original pressing of The Burning. And the next one is a coloured vinyl version. Does this tell you how many copies there is? This is... It doesn't know. This is on one-way static. They don't exist anymore either. I love that artwork so much better, but I would have liked some either the original poster or the video nasty artwork. There's old Cropsy at the beginning there. This has got a gatefold sleeve, which is kind of used a bit of the original poster. Yeah, you don't get any artwork or anything with it, like an art print. And this one, this came out in 2 colours, and you couldn't pick the one you got. You either got, I can't remember whether it was clear and orange, what do you call it, like swirl, or clear and with orange splatter, I can't remember, or you got a split half in half, and I don't particularly like split, of course, guaranteed, I got the split. So this is half clear, half orange. Nice image on the label there, and you get the proper logo there from the titles. This is such a damn good soundtrack, though. If you've seen the film, you'll know exactly what I mean. You'll have heard it. There's some excellent music. Rick Wakeman is an absolute genius on the keyboards. Whether you like yes or not, there's no denying it. He's not a programmer, you know. Let's program it, press it, and do it all himself. He physically plays. He's a hell of a player. So that's the first coloured vinyl one I've got. And the third and final pressing of this I've got, which is the second coloured one, does have the same artwork on the sleeve. This is a Xavier exclusive, but this one doesn't have a gatefold. And this one is limited. I'm going to put my glasses on because I don't believe that. This one's limited to 100 copies. 100. And this one is... This one's nicer. This is orange vinyl with like a black puddle in the middle. Look at that. I like that one better. So much better. This is very similar to one of the pressings of Halloween 3 Season of the Witch that came out. You got either a clear vinyl with a black puddle, or a green with a black puddle, or the orange with a black puddle, all to match one of for each mask. I totally forgot about this. I thought that was just like orange vinyl, so I am even more pleasantly surprised because I haven't had these out for a long time. But that is so much better. It's just a shame that that one doesn't have the gatefold sleeve. It's just a single sleeve. So there you go. That is my second Video Nasty soundtrack for Section 1, The Burning. The third Section 1 title I've got is Cannibal Apocalypse. This is the one with John Saxon. This has just had a US release on 4K. I love this film. I think it's such a great film. Don't let the word cannibal put you off. It's nothing like the other ones with animal cruelty or anything like that. There's one little shot of animal cruelty, and all it is you see somebody with a flamethrower go down the drains and he fires the flames at some rats. And you just see it at them and you go squeak, and that's it. It's not like things getting proper slaughtered. This one does have some sort of an insert. Oh, nice. It's got the front artwork on the front of the little thing there. That's on the back. I remember that scene towards the end there. If you've seen it, you'll know. And then inside there's just a couple of scenes from the film there with some text to read. I think it's nice when you get these little bits added. It's not a gatefold sleeve. It is coloured vinyl. I think it's red, if I remember rightly. No, it's not. It is nice though. Clear vinyl with red blood splatter. Remember when I got this, it was so cheap. And I think it sold out after a while. It took a while, but it did sell out eventually. This is another Death Waltz, but it's Death Waltz and Mondo when they both got together there. So you won't get this now new. But great film, and it's got a really good soundtrack as well from what I remember. I've played this one once or twice. But now I'm starting playing my records again. I think I'll be spinning quite a few of these. It's been a while. Long overdue. Cannibal Apocalypse. Next up, Cannibal Ferox. This has got quite an extreme artwork version. This is one-way static. There's the back. I've never took this out of cellophane, but from what I can gather looking in, I think this is where he's getting his old tudge chopped off, so I can't show you that one anyway. I will be taking it out at some point to put it in a protective sleeve itself, but while it's got the cellophane on, it's alright. I have had this for years as well. Is there anything else in that cover? No. Right. So you do get some artwork. I'm just checking for gore as well. It is quite gory, but I've seen a lot worse. It's nothing really too revealing. He's in quite a few of them. He's in Cannibal Ferox, Cannibal Apocalypse, House on the Edge of the Park. I'm sure he's in another one or two as well. He's City of the Living Dead. He's been in quite a few nasties. I mean, he passed away not so long ago, bless him. Is this colour? I cannot remember. Yeah, I think this is like rainforest green or whatever they're called, jungle green, something like that. I absolutely love this. I've played this quite a few times. In fact, with the film, you get this on CD if you get the Grindhouse releasing version, and I have it on my iPod. I used to play quite often in the car. It's very funky. Quite a few of the tracks on it would not honestly look out of place in Saturday Night Fever. If you've seen the film, the opening title music being one of them when they're in New York, I personally like this better than Cannibal Holocaust. It's more watchable. There is animal cruelty in it, but it's nowhere near as bad. There is a version. There is a scene with a pig in this, which is not pleasant and it is not easy to watch. But it's still nowhere near as bad as the turtle scene in Cannibal Holocaust. Cannibal Ferox. Next up, I've got 3 different versions to this. There's one of them was US exclusive. Anyway, I've got 3, and there's another one come out which I would like, but it's expensive. Cannibal Holocaust. These might be on actual different labels as well. Again, this does have a gatefold sleeve, but I've not seen it. I wonder if I can see what's in. Oh, there's some gory. I hope it's not the turtle. I can't make it out. I ain't going to take it out just in case. This one is... No, it's not red. This is like sort of green and red. I don't know if this was like sort of like green for the forest and red for blood, because they give these things weird and wonderful names sometimes. If you hold it up, you can actually see the light shining through some of the red bits. It looks gorgeous. Can't make it out on here though. But yeah, that's one of them. I think there's one of them rarer than the other two, and I can't remember which it is. I have played them all though. This has got like absolutely gorgeous music in it. Unfortunately, when you play it though, you can't just enjoy the music for what it is, because you envision what's going on in the film when you watch it. You can remember everything. Beautiful piece of art there. I don't know whether it is, but that does look like a Graham Humphreys piece actually. Just the way that the faces are and stuff. It does look like his work. But I do like that. Again, as well as the film, I have actually played the Cannibal Ferox soundtrack more, because it's more upbeat. Totally forgot about this. This has actually got a little open out, like a booklet-y type of thing. I'm not going to show you inside because it does have some nudity, as well as gore. It's got the bit where you see the woman sat on that seat with the pole. That's on there, as well as other stuff. So I won't show you the inside of that. And I totally forgot, this one actually does have a poster with it as well. You get quite a few goodies in this one. It's that same artwork, but... And you get that on the bottom there. Wow. That is such a nice vinyl package, that. For just like a straightforward one album edition. So that's the first copy of Cannibal Holocaust. That might be the US exclusive, but I can't swear to it. Or this is. It's one of these two. This one's gorgeous, the colour, I think, if I remember rightly. That's the front of that one. This is Mondo as well. I don't know what's in the gatefold. But you do get artwork at the front as well there, on a print. Nice card print. Can we see what's in there? All I can see is a load of red, so I'm not going to risk that one either. Oh, you also get a print of that one again. So you get 2 prints with that one. I don't know whether that was a mistake or... I don't know. Is this one red? No, I've got it wrong again, but this is the one I was thinking. This is nice, yeah. This is green with some sort of a splatter. Look at that label. That is so clever. The woman on the seat, and then you get that on the other side. That is gorgeous, that. It's a shame all these, when you don't get another picture sleeve, it's a shame all record companies don't give you these polylined sleeves. They should, but they don't. Put that back in there. There we are. So that's the second one. And the last one has got that one on the front. And that on the back, which is on one of the other ones as well. This one you don't get an art print. Ah, bet you the art print is out with that one. I bet I've put it back in the wrong one. Bell end. But this one you get a poster in as well. That's that same artwork, but whereas the other one's like a matte finish, this one's shiny. Something's telling me this one's red. I'm sure one of them was red vinyl. I thought it was that one with the red head on. Yeah, it's this one. So yeah, that one doesn't have two. It should have been in that one. Oh, that was odd. This is like nice blood red as well, as they call it. Beautiful. Such a great soundtrack. And if you've not seen the film, you'd love this. If you've seen the film, it's not easy listening to it because you can't listen to it and not think of the scenes that happen in it. So there you go. Cannibal Holocaust. Next one. This one actually finally got a Blu-ray release, fully uncut over here. Absolutely beautiful Arrow edition. This is Don't Go in the House. I was surprised it's got a release. This is a Waxwork record release. And I think, if I remember rightly, this one is the subscriber variant. I can't show that. It's got some boobs. Back's alright though. Can't remember whether these are both the same colour or whether they're different. I think they're different. This one's silver. I love that ripple effect there. Now I don't know whether the silver was to sort of simulate the metal room, the metal walls, or what. Swear to God. And the second disc, something's telling me this might be orange for fire. Yeah, it is. Stop the polyline and look. Tight asses. Look at that. That's gorgeous, that. I've only played this one once, but I remember absolutely loving it when I heard it. The thing is, when you watch the film, you don't always pay attention to the soundtrack. But having said that, when I'm doing watch-alongs with the lads, with Keith and Andy, we do say, oh, listen to that bit of music, that is gorgeous. So, like, we do actually notice music. I just can't remember this. Don't Go in the House. Next up, I've got two of this, but one of them is in the third Vault of Horror thing I was telling you about. This is House by the Cemetery. Another Fulci film. Get that on the back. Now in this, you get another nice art print of the front album cover. And a poster. Oh, it is that album cover again, but look at that. It's so nice. Again, I would bet money that was Graham Humphreys. And this one actually has an inner sort of picture sleeve, as they call it, even though it's only words. This one's red vinyl. This is now pretty hard to get hold of. I'm pretty sure this used to go quite cheap, but I think it goes for stupid money now. But there's a multicoloured one I think goes for even more, if I remember rightly. Never ever seen that one in the flesh or anything. There you go. So that's the first copy of House by the Cemetery. And the second one is in this Gates of Hell trilogy one, which is Vault of Horror. So in theory, it's Vault of Horror Volume 3. This has also got another video nasty in, but it's later on. You get City of the Living Dead, The Beyond, and there's the one I've just shown, House by the Cemetery. But these are sort of all multicoloured. They all come in their own little individual sleeves inside, because that's like a hardback book. And look at this. This is gorgeous. Again, I seen John get this one again not so long ago. So he's now got all 3 of these as well, which I'm really glad he got them, because I know he wanted them pretty badly. So that's the other one. So I will be showing this one again, no doubt. House by the Cemetery as part of the Gates of Hell trilogy box set. This one, as far as I know, doesn't have a full soundtrack. But I found this when I went to a record fair in Leeds, and I was ecstatic. I was like, how much for that? It was sealed. I opened it and played it. So to the best of my knowledge, I can't swear to it. I don't know. I'm only going to the best of my knowledge. This may well be the only soundtrack for Island of Death. It's a 2-track 7-inch single with that scene on the back. Destination Understanding and Can You Call It Love, both of which I don't remember. I might not have even played this yet. I've opened it, but I don't know whether I played it. I can't remember. This has got an inner sleeve. It sounds like something's rattling, but I can't see anything. Oh, there is something in there. What be this? You are shitting me. Best cover that up, don't want you all pinching it. It's a download code. Didn't even know that was in there. Whether that's still valid or I don't know. I might give it a go one day. But this is the single. It's just black vinyl. Different labels on the side there. That's towards the end. That's her laid down. The main girl in it. Absolute nutcases. And there you go. Just black vinyl. So yeah, as far as I know, that's the only soundtrack that I've ever seen anyway. Island of Death. Next one, this was one of my very first ever record store day purchases. This is when I thought you could just walk into the shop and just buy whatever you want, like in the middle of the day or tea time. Not realising if you didn't queue up overnight what you wanted went like that. So I was very naive in that respect. But I was glad to get this. This is a picture disc of The Last House on the Left. This was a record store day exclusive as a picture disc. This is numbered 879 of 1,500 copies. I will take that out and show you the back rather than take the record out, because you get that. David Hess, who plays Krug, actually did the music for the film. There you go. She's on the back. So when I got this, I actually thought this was the only version you could get of it, with it being a record store day exclusive. Not realising that there was other colours of it. But I was really pleased to get that. Then I found this. This is gorgeous. This is the only other one I've got of this. However, I do have a single, which I'll show you in a minute as well. There you go. And on the back, you get there. Can I show you the inside? Yeah. If you've seen this, the main woman, I've told some people this before, but the main woman there who plays Sadie, she was actually married to Richard Dreyfuss, and they do have kids together. How queer. So in this one, you get this beautiful clear vinyl flexi disc. In a plastic sleeve, there you go. So what that is, can you see how it's got more than one track? And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks. That is just the audio of the radio spots for the film when it very first came out in 1972. The US, I think they are, US radio spots. What a nice little edition that is. And also the vinyl. Take the piss, these, I tell you. The actual album itself. This has the same stuff on as what the picture disc back insert has on. There and there. I'm sure that's thingy with him who did Cannibal Holocaust. It is. Ruggero Deodato. He didn't even direct this. He did direct House on the Edge of the Park, though. Right, have you got your sunglasses on? This is shocking pink with like a white marble effect. That is beautiful. I love that. I've had this on a few times. It's a very strange soundtrack. It's one of them you either love it or you hate it, and I love it. It's got a lot of like hippie folk stuff on it, which he wrote, and it is actually him singing it, David Hess. And it's also got like some weird, awful horror noises when the awful bits are happening. So it's all on there. But it's a really good one. This. It's not the greatest music, but it's just nice for a change. But I love like some of the stuff, some of the songs on it. From Wes Craven's first ever film, The Last House on the Left. I did find out as well, after I'd got The Last House on the Left soundtrack, the one with the clear flexi disc, there was a convention or something like that, I think, and David Hess was there, and they released that same flexi disc. Don't know whether you had to buy it or whether you got it when you went in, so I had to hunt this down second hand. It's the same flexi disc, but this one's red vinyl, and also it comes with some art. I think this one's quite rare. It's got the same radio ads on it, and that's the back of it. This is number 146 of 200. I'll pause that if you want to read it, because I can't remember what it says. I'll move it up a bit. Hang on. There you go. And then the flexi disc is there. There's the same, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks on it. It's weird because when you look at the other side, look, the print is actually, it's on the back, it's silver. But when you put on the plain side, it's black. But I was over the moon when I got that. I can't remember what I got it for. I'm going to say about 10 or 15 quid. That was years ago. So that's the 7-inch flexi with the radio ads on. The rare one of The Last House on the Left. This next one's another Waxwork Records. This wasn't a subscriber one. I did actually have to buy this one as well. This is absolutely stunning, and this is a brilliant soundtrack. We watched this the other night, me and the lads, and even Keith said, I love the music in this. I went, I've got this on vinyl. So this is Dario Argento's Tenebrae. And there's the back. I got a postcard with it on as well. That came with it. This is so clever. This is like such a nice idea. So if you know it, you know it. You know that scene. But that's cut out. So the first sleeve comes out like that. So that's actually the fabric cut like that. How good's that? And then you get her face on there like that. And then you get the film title there. And I think these are both different colours. Yeah, this one is red. A very nice red, in fact. With that image on the label. And then you get that on the other side. something's telling me that the other one's silver. Don't know why they always put like red and silver together for some reason. So when you put that back in there, it goes back in like that again. So it looks like you're looking at the scene from the film. I love that, the way that they've done that. I think it's so good. Oh, the gatefold sleeve. You all know that scene if you've seen the film. And the second record is indeed silver. Polylined, but this one's just like clear plastic, this one. So the other one isn't, because it's a picture sleeve. There you go. I love that film. I've started to struggle a bit with because this, I've always said this is my favourite Argento film. Now I think it's between this or The Cat o' Nine Tails. I love that film. I do love that film. There is another Argento film, I think, or two on the list. One of them is Suspiria, which I don't have. Get up. But the other one I do have, which I think is a section 3, so I'll show you that when I get to it. There you go. The absolute masterpiece, Tenebrae. And this is the last one for section 1. This seems to be very, very sought after, and I think it's because of the film. And also, there seems to be a lot more people collecting the video nasties now. And I didn't pay a lot for this, I don't think, because I was very, very lucky. Because I've been told that this goes for stupid money now. But I love the fact that this is the strong uncut version. They've even used the video nasty artwork sleeve. Zombie Flesh Eaters, or Zombie, the Lucio Fulci film. It's got the proper Zombie Flesh Eaters logo on the OB strip there with the sun coming behind it. It's even got that on. There is some scenes from the film. Now, what do we get in here? Oh, there's something in there. Oh, so it's like another one of those, 4-page fold out things. There's the Twin Towers with the zombies walking over the bridge. What a shot. What a brilliant shot that is. Look at that. So sad they're not there still. And I can show you this because there's no nudity, but yeah, this was similar to how Cannibal Ferox was, but it was just like full of gore and tits, so I couldn't really show you. And that on the back. So put that back in there. Get in there. I've got to say, I'm enjoying my little selfie, because I've been wanting to do this one for a long time. I haven't looked at these for such a long time, some of them, and it's amazing. I love it. This is like another khaki jungle greeny colour, but I love the record labels on this one. Polylined. The labels, the poster, look at that. The artwork, like the video cover and poster, whatever. And it's the same there. Was this available on black vinyl as well? I can't remember. Because this was out years ago. Really can't remember. But I do know now, because people have told me that they've been after this, and they can't get it for love nor money. I don't know how rare it is. It's not a real thing I really look for. But there you go. That's the final one that I've got in section 1, Zombie Flesh Eaters. So that's it for part 1. So you've had my honourable mentions, and you've had all the soundtracks that I've got for the section 1 video nasties. I'll be doing section 2 soon. Looking forward to it because I'm enjoying this. I love doing the video nasty stuff, so I thought I'd try something a bit different, but linked to it as well. All the video nasty stuff are all together in a playlist. If you want to watch any of the films that I've done or anything like that, I do have a playlist with video nasties on. So I'll put this in there as well, so they're all easy to find. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you're looking forward to part 2 as well, because I know I am. Thank you so much for watching, all 2 of you. I really do appreciate it. Do hope you enjoyed that one. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments, and let me know if you've got any of them, particularly zombie flesh eaters, and if you have, what did you pay for it? I'll be curious to know, because I've only got people telling me that it goes for daft money. I don't know, I've never looked for it. But I'll see you very soon for section 2 in part 2 of the Video Nasty soundtracks. Until then, you all take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Ta-ta.